Remember, we are live here, Rod Laver Arena, Melbourne, Australia. It's a very cold day today. Make sure to put your predictions in, fans. This will be a car crash of a match, which makes sense because the OMPW official theme song for Freedom is called Crash. There will, in fact, be no blood. This is true. As a little 2K thing, 2K doesn't allow intergender wrestling to have blood, so unfortunately there won't be blood. Ellie is right. But that is okay, because this will be carnage. And here they are. Representing Meme Team. They are not well loved by the fans. They are cocky. They are pricks. There is a reason for that name. It isn't just because they love making dick jokes, but might we add, Meme Team, worst dick jokes of all time. Worst dick jokes of all time, ladies and gentlemen. We have a massive budget here at OMPW. We've got a lot of licensed music. We've spent all of our money on our music. Our wrestlers are not getting paid, ladies and gentlemen. And that is just an unfortunate fact of life. So we're just going to have to deal with this. These guys can put their lives on the line, so make sure you are supporting them with as much love and adulation as possible. Okay. Just having some broadcasting difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's strange, OMPW does have two versions of Bullet Club here. We've got Bullet Club Meme Team. They're kind of not really in line with the rest of Bullet Club ideologies, but they are still aligned with the faction. And we've got Bullet Club Hellhounds as well. I think at some point we probably will see the two factions collide, but that's just me. That's just me guessing. Hello, how are we? Welcome in. Just go the Lucha Libre route and don't pay for licensed songs and just use the songs. We are an indie promotion, ladies and gentlemen. We do not do anything legally, and that is okay. Here they are, though. Many eyes, the heroes of Cruiserweight Wrestling, of Cruiserweight Tag Team Wrestling. They carried the IWGP Junior Division for the longest time, meeting while our Asesino was on an excursion to the UK, meeting the London-born Amari Chamberlain over there. The two formed a friendship through the high-flying wrestling, which coincidentally lined up with Teddy Peters and his vision for pro wrestling and his vision for how he wanted to wrestle, which obviously split up him and Ren Matsuda through their careers. You should be a commentator. I am a commentator. This is my job. Thank you, though. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Fun fact, I have actually applied to be a commentator for a wrestling company here in Australia before, and they turned me down. They said I did everything pretty average except for is me saying, I said hi. I said hello when you came in. Although I won't be talking too much to chat while the match is happening, because I'm trying to keep this as a proper wrestling presentation. But I'll try to respond to chat as best as I can. We do love the fans. Why'd they say no? They said no because I was kind of a bit like timid and shy. And the only thing I did really well was count the pinfall. But they were asking me to collar commentary. The game's okay, cool, thank you for that. I'll turn that down a bit. But I have grown a lot in confidence since then, as we can see here, ladies and gentlemen. And now, the wild cards in the match. Katrina and Luna, they've had some interaction with the cocky pricks, but more so with their sister in crime, with Cassidy Calloway, having a long and storied rivalry, following the rivalry with each other with Cassidy over the AEW Women's World Championship. They are two very different, but they are somehow so aligned and so synchronized every time they step into the ring. The Dewitts are not anyone to turn your nose up in. Make sure to put your predictions in as well, ladies and gentlemen. You can win some mate coins. which will then get you a quicker chance. Yes, I know who you are. Hi, Chloe. I don't know if you. I just don't know if you wanted me to drop your name. I don't play COD. And tomorrow's Ellie Day. Tomorrow's dedicated to Ellie, which is why this is live today. Yeah, click on the predict button above. Put your predictions in. Win some mate coins. If you can go up to 2,500, you will be able to get your roster member joined up. Now here, the beautiful OMPW Tag Team Championships custom design main belt plates. That's the word. What's being done on Ellie Day? We talk. We communicate. That's just Sundays. It's just a day dedicated to Ellie. That's our day together. And here we go. First match under the OMPW banner. It's a little bit slow. It's a little bit laggy, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay. Go and close out some things. Take up some CPU. Caylen now throwing Asesino to the corner, but Katrina. Summer wrestling over here at OMPW. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It was working fine the other day, but now it's having a bit more issues. That's fine though. Some miscommunications going on. Thing with these matches, there's going to be a lot of cast. And a moonsault onto Justin Starr's back, while Caylen takes control of Katrina Dewitt in the middle of the ring. And an European uppercut to the back of the head while Amari Chamberlain unleashes on Luna Dewitt over by the aisle. A little face buster there from Katrina Dewitt. And a nice hurricane run of knocking Caylen Rogers into Katrina. A little bit of collateral damage there from Asesino. Now they shot there from Katrina. Just now with the second rope springboard drop kick. Got a table slap on the outside of the ring there. Let's see if we can get our cameras over what's going on the outside of the ring. And mind, they're back in the ring now. Go back to the hard cam. And that's DDT right in the center of the ring. Luna throws Amari out of the ring, knocking that table over. And it looks like it's just the cocky pricks and the Dewitts in the ring now. Never mind, it's just the Dewitts and Justin Starr. Justin Starr, former world champion. Former multi-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. I believe the equal longest reigning Junior Heavyweight Champion in New Japan history. But he is now putting his craft here at OMPW and starting his own new genesis. There is no set time for how long this show will be going for tonight. Whenever the show ends is whenever the show will end, ladies and gentlemen. There is no network limitations. I realize I also can't record this, so I'm just going to have to download this from the VOD, which is okay. That's what was causing lag. And into the ring post there with Amari Chamberlain. Let's get a bit closer now. Let's bring the drone in. Katrina now calling Amari back into the ring, it seems. Instead, she gets her own sister. There goes Amari. There's Justin. Now Luna and Justin in the ring together. Amari, the one representative from each team in the ring. No one's reached for any of the championships yet. That's the center. Looking like he's trying to run into the crowd, maybe. Justin Starr now. The no Uranagi on the outside, taking out El Asesino. El Asesino's down for the count. Katrina set up the Styles Clash. But she hit it on Caylen Rogers. Now Caylen Rogers, the son of Kevin Nash, but the Dewitts both trained by the legendary AJ Styles. So we'll see a lot of moves from his arsenal being utilized by them. The Styles Clash, a phenomenal forearm, spinal tap, anything. We'll see a ladder finally set up in the middle of the ring. Justin's got something in mind here. What's he thinking for El Asesino? Is he going for it? The better than Liger Bomb. Better than Liger Bomb. Luna's reaching for the championships. The Dewitts are going to win. She's got a hand on it. Caylen, though, pushes the ladder over and Dewitt falls right in the back, and Justin adding insult to injury, kick him right in the spine. Her right in the spine, I should say. I shouldn't misgender our wrestlers here. Right, throws Katrina in the ring. We haven't seen many things get broken yet. We've seen Justin's face get broken and El Asesino's face get broken, but he's no selling that. What's Caylen doing on the top rope? We can't see. Amari's up. Crossbody from the top. That calls Luna into the ring. Caylen, though, didn't want any part of that. Seeing his tag team partner getting attacked on the outside. Katrina falling down, getting hurt. And Caylen just unleashing hell. Little Dewitt on the top rope. Another crossbody of her own. We've got crossbodies for days here in this TLC match. There's a lot going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Katrina caught the Kamagoi. She caught his Kamagoi. Look at the steps on the stomps right on the back of Amari's knee, breaking his meniscus in half. He's grabbing a chair like there's not enough weapons currently in her arsenal. Hitting Caylen Rogers in the back. Hitting Justin Starr in the back of the head. Double concussions. That's going to be a bit of Clem coming out there. The cameraman, I'm not sure what we're doing in the production truck back there. Amari Chamberlain, though, has got his hands on the title. Everyone's distracted at ringside. Could this be it? Katrina doing it with the 8 defeat. Everyone's fighting on the outside. Fight with Flight have done it. We've got new Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Fight with Flight are your first OMPW Tag Team Champions. Let's see some of these replays. Everyone was too caught up in the action. They were too caught up. Me too, Colo. They were too caught up in what was going on. They were fighting each other on the outside. Amari took that chance, climbed the ladder, utilised the opening, became a bit of an opportunist there, and snatched down the championships. And a Fight with Flight are our new Tag Team Champions. The fans not happy with how this match has turned out. I think I hear someone behind me screaming, "Who booked this shit?" I don't know. I might have to reconsider my current booking position. Hey, just a reminder the OMPW fans out there to love yourself. Amari Chamberlain and El Asesino, the first OMPW Tag Team Champions. That's going straight in the database. That's what caused this. The jackknife that didn't even get hit on the outside of the ring. The celebrations in the Fight with Flight camp. Those titles do look good on them, though. I must admit they do look good.